Whoopsie, that went a little bit too quick. Okay, to everybody who's new watching, I am Felix. I'm a composer. I write music for lots of stuff, films, audiobooks, theater, you name it, basically everything. And here I'm basically live streaming all my production sessions. So, yeah. And in this session, like always, I'm going to... this really started smoothly, right? In this session, I'm going to improvise for about 20 minutes, like look for new ideas and see if there's anything interesting. And after that, I will be working on a track I have been working on the last 10, 11 live streams, and which actually comes along quite well, I think, from what I remember. I haven't heard this, listened to this, listened back to this, so I'm really excited what we did in the last stream. Now I see, okay, there's already 2 watching right now, so to you two, hello. You can ask me anything, anytime. Feel free to do so. I'm watching the chat regularly, so yeah, just want to encourage you. If you have any question, if you want to ask me anything, literally anything, just do it. Or just want to comment like, this sounds like shit. You can do it. You can do it. I will be a little bit sad, but you can do it. All right. I'm going to start the recording now. There was some weird stuff happening with OBS, my streaming software. So if the camera is kind of looks wrong or something, or is too big or too small, whatever, we're going to fix this live. Okay, so now let's just start playing a little bit. I'll just have to set up a few little things here. Okay, I think we can start. So let's see if I find anything good. Okay, I think that's it for today. And there's still somebody watching, or again somebody watching, so hello to you. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you have any comments, you can comment anything. Yeah, I'm reading chat, and I would love for you to... Oh, well, you can also just sit there and lurk in appreciation, or lurk in whatever. Somebody put it like that in one of the last streams. He's just lurking in appreciation, which I liked. So that's fine as well, as long as you're getting something out of it. Okay, now let's go to the screen. Stop this. Turn off the blooper, because that one will play along whenever I start my DAWs, so best thing if it's muted. Okay. And I'll just mute everything else except the microphone and the computer output. So, alright. I won't listen back to this now. That's something I will do some other time. Just save it as today, 19th of May, improvisation. Okay. Now let us continue to the next part of this beautiful stream, which is working on a track I've been working on, like I said at the beginning, for the last 10, 11 streams. So lots of hours put into this track, which is a good thing, I think. Whenever I hear a track, and you know, I think I can hear how many hours somebody put into one track. I'm not sure if that's true, but most of the time I feel like it's a little bit like that. Okay, one thing to mention now is if I load this project, in the past my system has crashed while loading that. So if I should be offline, or if the stream should be stuck in about 10 seconds, that's the project not loading. So let's pray this works. Toy, toy, toy. Toy, 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 toy. Doom, 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 doom. We can do it. Come on, Ableton and UID. Yes, that looks good. All right, we are here. Okay. Now, first thing I think should be just to listen back what is there, and then we'll continue with everything else. Okay, let's go. Okay. So there's another one on somebody else also watching. So now we are 3 people. Hello to you, dear stranger. To give you some context, in case you don't know, I've been working on this track on stream for the last 10 streams probably, and it's quite a tough cookie. It takes a while. Now, if you have any thoughts on this, just again write in chat. Again, if you like this video or this stream, or you want me to continue streaming in the future, just hit the little like button. It will help a lot with the algorithm. But back to the song. There are several things I don't like, but the overall arc I think is okay. It still lacks this climatic point, although I'm not sure if it needs this. And then lots of small details, but the whole overall arc is okay. I think the beginning is this thing is too long. I think it's a little bit too boring. Then there's this, that's okay, I think, the piano part. Then there's this weird, what is this? And then melody comes in. The melody, I think, has too little reverb, but that's something to fix later. That's a minute detail, and this... that thing that should be the big climatic point is not. I don't know. It's too short, I think. So maybe one idea might be to add another part of this. Just another walkthrough of these 7 chords. That's one thing. And then this part, I mean, the overall sound of this is nice. I know that I was very much in love with this sound when I found it on the last stream. I guess it was at the end. I was completely desperate and just started to improvise, and this was one of the improvisations. But there is still some voicing things to do. Because... And also these, I mean, this layer of piano loops is okay. I mean, it's not okay. I like it actually a lot, but it's too loud, and we need to control this better. I think I also did I also soloed the piano loop, so that's good. And I think I also tried to recreate what I've played on the piano. Yeah. Hey, and wow, no, we are 4. We are 4 people. Come on. Hello, let's celebrate this. That's beautiful. I didn't even post anywhere on my socials that I will be streaming. So hello to you 4. Beautiful that you're watching. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Ask me anything in chat. Or you can just lurk. That's all right, really. However you like it. I think I like this. Let's see how this sounds with the piano loop. Okay, no, that old one is playing as well. Let's just mute the improvisation. Okay, yeah, the point here is, I think with the, what is it, D minor? Yeah, D minor chord here, which will move into the F minor chord. The 5th of that D minor chord is the major third of the F minor. So if basically we play D minor, and if we play the 5th of it, it implies that, or it makes it really hard to switch back to F minor without... Oh, wait. No, it's fine. It's fine. I think I corrected this in this version. I mean, I just omitted the 5th, so it It's not weird when it goes back to F minor and not F major, which would be the A. Yeah, okay, that's good. And I mean, another good thing is that we can now control the loop. Let's just see, I mean, this thing here, this piano recording was also more or less a improvisation. A little bit more targeted improvisation. Oh, whatever. Okay, first of all, I think I'm going to put a compressor on this piano because it sounds not compressed enough for me. I need more compression. Where is it? There. LA2A, always a good choice, especially for piano. Wait. Ah, okay, I did not put it on the piano. Wait. Of course I don't hear it. Okay, let's group the pianos together like this. Call it piano group and give it some compression. Whoops. Yeah, that's better. Okay. All right. And now we are 5 watching. Did you know that 5 people watching is actually pretty good for a live stream? I did not know that, but yeah, I'm flattered that you feel like you want to spend your time watching me produce some music. That's beautiful. Thank you. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments or just comment in the comments or just say hi or say nothing at all, which is also great. Okay. That's a little bit, needs more EQ, I think. Yeah, some high end. And I think here at the end I messed up a little bit. No, that's perfect. Whatever happened there, I think it was... Ah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, but this shouldn't go too long, I think. Okay, there are several things to do, and I don't know where to start. Maybe with the start. Oh no, I have to listen to this again, because I kind of like it. Okay. Yeah, maybe the strings here. I mean, it's lots of pitched layers. This is the original, I think. Yes. And this is 5th. Yeah, a perfect 5th above. So it's basically the same recording as this one, but just pitched 1/5 above. Okay, and what's this? That's a little bit sad if you know, don't work on this track for 2 days, and you know, there are so many minute details you tend to forget, or I tend to forget, because I have a brain of a goldfish. Anyway. Okay, that's not good. Okay, first of all, let's take this string track and give it some more reverb. Do we have enough? Yeah. I'm just looking if we have enough UAD plug-in. So that just happened. Loading UAD plugins with OBS open and all the other stuff is just not a good idea. Or not the... Okay, now it's asking me if I want to... Wait, let me show you this. That's, for me, this is the most beautiful function in Ableton ever. Let me show you. This here. Live unexpectedly quit while you were working on the live set. La 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 la. Would you like to recover your work? Yes. And that's the reason why I've never ever lost a Ableton Live project. Yeah, ever. Except for me messing up. That's, you know, like clicking, no, I don't want to recover it, or stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, so so apparently we're not going to use the UAD reverb on this beautiful string part. I'm going to save this anyway as version number 11. All right. Now I see everybody left. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. This is just... The system crashes are real with the UAD hardware. Which, honestly, this never happened to me before. So since I switched to the Apollo... but, I mean, it's a pretty complicated setup here. And I'm going to do a YouTube video on this setup very soon. So... You know, it's really also hard for the UAD hardware, I think. And it's also with the OBS streaming software and with everything open and linked, it's kind of tough. Anyway, let's do something else. Let's not use this beautiful plugin, although it's very beautiful. We are going to use another plugin, Ableton Stock Reverb, which is better than you think, really. I mean, it's not the best reverb in the world, but for this okay, let's make it a little bit longer. What's also a good idea is to just, you know, when you're building it, just to use 100% wet, because then you know how the reverb sounds, and then just dial back the reverb slowly. Okay, I'll just take some diffusion network highs out. Okay, and some input high cut. All right, I think that's better. And just like 40% of this. Okay, so here's with. Here's without. Yeah, I think it's better. And now in context. I think in context it could use even more. Let's go to 60. Yeah, let's leave it there for now. Hey, and let's put the reverb on the whole group and not just on this one single track. And of course before the LFO tool, because the beautiful sidechained reverb is just something. Ah, I love it. Sidechained reverb, it's perfect. Hey, and 4 people watching again. Who would have thought? Welcome back, I hope, or if you're new, welcome to the stream. We're working on a track I've been working on for a very long time now. Basically the last 10 streams. If you want to see how this thing evolved, you have to watch like 20 hours live stream sessions. I think I've created a playlist with this as well. Okay, enough talking now. Up to this point, the melody is okay, and here it becomes kind of, I don't know what is this? You know, I can still sing the melody. And here I can't anymore. Oh, okay, I could, but it's basically the same as this one. So that's boring. Boring. Let's do something else. Oh, let's just use random bits of this melody and add it there. You never know. You never know. There are sometimes weird things working. And that's not one of these cases. Okay, no, it's... I like to try the easy stuff first before I... Hey, 14-bit MIDI! Hello, nice that you're here. Nice that you're here. Very happy. Greetings to Stuttgart, is it right? Okay, no, that's... I don't even know what is playing there. Oh, maybe let's reverse it. Nah, maybe not. Okay, let's see what's playing here. Okay. That's very high. I can't sing it. I cannot sing it. And together. Oh, it's not the same. It's very different. Okay, maybe this... I think that's okay. It just has to be a little bit louder. Hmm. 14-bit MIDI writes, yes, greetings. Greeting back to Berlin. Awesome. Now we could just speak German, right? We could just speak German and nobody would care. I don't know, maybe. There are 3 other people. I don't know if they're all speaking German and all the people who watch the replay are speaking German. We could just speak German. This would be so much easier. Then you wouldn't have to endure my German English, my Jinglish. Okay, let's listen again in context. Okay, so is there anybody in chat who doesn't speak English, doesn't speak German? Oh, I like this. I like this part. Yeah, I'm not sure about the melody though. The first part is nice. Should be the right melody choice there. But you took the wrong note. That's okay. Yeah, and then... That's a little bit too random for me. If we're going cheesy outro, we should go full throttle cheesy outro. I mean, the whole thing is pretty cheesy, right? But I like it. It's not cheesy in a bad way. I think. Now this. That's okay. Although I'm having trouble really identifying what the main melody here is. And that's probably because I don't know what the main melody is. I mean, it could be, it could be also like a chord melody. That's so... There are so many musical terms I could use if we were doing this in German. But yeah, that's kind of weird when it just fades away there, right? Let's just leave this playing. And I'm also not sure about these. Let's do these real quick. These here. I'll show you. I think there are lots of UID plugins on here, which are okay. I think I would even increase the... Yeah, increase the reverb a little bit. And now I will just freeze this track so you know that we don't run into problems with too many UID plugins and the whole system crashing again, because that would be bad. I don't want this, you don't want this, nobody wants this. So we will freeze it. Freeze it and flatten it, and now it's beautiful, beautiful sound waves again here. No plugins, no automation, no nothing. I love this. Because now we could also, now we can also do beautiful stuff again, like, let's see what happens if we just pitch this lower, like a fifth above, below. Okay. New. Oh, wait. I'm not sure about these. You know what? Originally, when I heard these in my mind, I thought it was like tom, like a really sharp attack stuff. And now it's kind of, you know, it has gone, I don't know which way, but I don't know. Okay, for now I'll just make these a little bit quieter, like -14, it was at -9 dB. Anyway, I digress. Let's go here. Listen to the melody again. And what's this here? There's something else playing. Okay, that's very quiet. We could just use these and... they are at -8 dB. Let's make them more loud. More loud, please. Okay, if they are too loud. They pretty much overshadow the main melody, so I think this was not a bad idea to make them a little bit quieter, but they were so quiet you couldn't hear them. Couldn't hear you couldn't hear them, right? English, difficult. Okay, now it's... Okay, I know why I stopped this recording here. Okay, I'll just raise the volume of these again and see what happens, because I think this works. Maybe. Maybe not. I think that's good. Okay, what doesn't work is this. That should go. Sorry, you have to leave. Goodbye. Or what we could also do is just pitch it differently. Which would be weird if this was soloed, but it's not. So it's in context, so maybe... beautiful. Okay, let's see. Let's see how this sounds. Okay, one thing I just noticed, there was a little waves, violin wave, cello wave, whatever, this one here. Still playing. It should just stop. Stop here. And then we'll just do the old reverb into nothing trick. The old reverb fade out trick. I don't even know if it's... Okay, it doesn't matter. Sometimes I should just not talk too much, right? Okay. Okay, that's too short. Let's make it longer. And this one goes in. I'm just automating the dry wet of the reverb right now. Okay, that works, I think. Okay, listen again to this. And I don't like this retardierendes Moment, I would call it in German. Retarding moment is probably not the correct translation for this. Wait, let me look this up. I want to know the English word now for... Oh, if anybody in chat knows, please tell me. Retardierendes Moment. Okay, there's no English thing for this. So sad. So sad. Sad. English. Hey, retarding moment. I was correct. Ha! I think I was correct. If there's any native English speaker right now, please tell me you know this word or this phrase. Anyway, doesn't matter. You know what I mean. This is weird. Yeah, just get on with it. Let's not stay too long on this little one chord thing here, and just use it like it should be used. Yeah, I mean, and then this weird. That's basically just the violin and cello melody part pitched one octave down and stretched, I think. Not even sure about the stretch part. But hey, that's a good okay riser. It's an okay riser, I would say. And let's put this here as well, and here as well, because we're lazy. I might change this later, so don't worry. Yeah, now it's weird. Okay, let's mute it. Hey, and thank you for the like, whoever liked the video live stream. Okay. And that's kind of weird when this F minor thing repeats. Bing. Because then it's a good old 4x4 or whatever chord structure. And it should be 7. That's the beautiful thing about this. It's just thirds going up, and after 7 times going up, it's at the beginning again. So F minor, A flat major, C minor, E flat major, G minor, B flat major, D minor, and F minor. And it doesn't really sound like it's a loop or something. Ooh. A little bit, right? Because I'm looping it, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I like this. I like this now. I feel like it could also use... Okay, that's a little bit too loud. That's a little bit too loud. My beautiful violin, that's too loud. Let's make it not 6 dB, but 2. Yeah, I think I have to re-record this piano part. Because it's kind of, I don't know. And the question is also how long should this go? Like, I think this won't be a 10-minute piece. Or at least right now I don't see that. You know, I can also see this. No Flohwalzer, please. I can also see this just fading out, and then the only thing that's left is this piano loop. And I think, in one way or another, this piano loop should be at the beginning as well, because, you know, 30% of this whole track, whatever it is this long intro here. Okay, so okay, wait. The thing is, there's a tempo change here from 120 BPM to 90 BPM. It's kind of a rhythmic whatever modulation with triplets. I don't know how to explain, but it's simple. And because of that, this thing here now thinks it's in 90 BPM, and that's why it's like faster. Okay, no, it's okay. The loop point is wrong though. Okay, it should be there. Alright, and maybe let's fade this in a little bit later. Use automation for this. I love to use the utility plugin. It's really one of the most handy plugins in Ableton. Because I use it just so incredibly often. Yeah, I think this might work in making this beginning a little bit more interesting. Yeah, maybe like this. Okay, now there were several things I thought when I first listened to this we need to do. Something we'll definitely do is record a new version of this piano. One thing. New reverb here is done. And this piano here is kind of weird, right? There's this... It feels like there's not a compression, but a distortion here. On this, like some non-linear distortion on this piano chord. But again, that's okay in a way, you know. Like non-linear distortion is something people want in all sorts of situations, so. I'm sorry, I'll just switch off my mobile phone right now. Okay. I think I like this. That's better. That's so much better than the retarding moment, which was, again, if there's any English native speaker, have you ever heard of the phrase retarding moment? Retardierendes Moment in German? Retarding moment. Please tell me. Google said it exists, and it's a thing. I feel like if we're going like this big thing, there should be like a brass section as well, right? I just question what they play. Although, maybe not. Yeah, I'm still not sure about this melody here. Let's listen to the strings soloed again. Also, this higher octave here, this it should be louder. I think this should be louder, here at least. Let's make it like 4 dB louder. Okay, and what about the original melody? Where is this gone? I'll just make another track here and just use the original recording and make this really loud. Because all the other stuff is just, you know, sprinkles on top of this. The main melody should be that same old thing we have used once before that. So it's not like, I mean, if you have seen this stream or see me stream this in the last stream as well and the one before that, you might have heard this countless times like me right now. But, you know, if I think from the viewpoint of somebody who listens to this for the very first time, he or she will hear this melody once, and then a second time, and right now I feel like, oh, this is too much here, but you know, I think we could even go one more time and it would still work, I think, without being boring. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, and this piano loop should just not be there from the beginning, but just fade in over the reverb tail of that synthesizer. Well, what's happening? Okay, it was just too loud. Ah, okay, there's a compressor on this whole group. So, wait, let's use this compressor only on this piano. Like on the melody part. Yeah, so that only this is compressed and the this piano loop is just something we can fade in and out, because otherwise the compressor looks at this and says, ah, this is too quiet, I'll pull this up because, yeah, but it just shouldn't. Then again, you could say we could automate the group here, but that's, we'll do it like this. I think the main melody should have this compressed sound and these transients pushed rather than this loop. That loop is just a Fläche, I would call it in German. What's a texture? It should be just a texture. Texture, I think, is. Hey, what? No, go. Okay, that's too quiet. Yeah, maybe like this. Okay. 14-bit MIDI writes, retardierendes Moment, German equals retarding, delaying momentum, English. Thank you. Google just asks me if I want to show this, or YouTube. I say, show it! Show it to the people! The truth! Retarding delay, retarding momentum. Thank you. Thank you, 14-bit MIDI. So you've also learned something in this stream, right? Isn't that great? So the 3 people watching right now and 14-bit MIDI, you are one of the 3. We have learned something. That is so beautiful. Yeah, I think the volume is okay. Okay. I think I'll go on toilet right now. I'm sorry for that. I just need to. When I come back, I will be recording this piano part again, and I think I'll do it a couple of times because I haven't really figured this one out, and I'm also not sure how long this will play. But I think this length here is okay. Maybe this might be too long. Anyway, I'll be right back. Right. Now, some of you might think, hey, if you're watching this stream regularly, which I guess nobody does, because currently I think the streams have about, it's awesome if they get 50 views after having recorded it. But anyway, if you're asking yourself, why do I go to the toilet so much? Do I have a bladder like a 1-year-old child or something? No. I just drink a lot of water while I'm working, and that has a creative there's a reason behind this. Because if you drink a lot of water whenever you're stuck or when you want to reward yourself or something, that's something I actually do. You know, it's oh, I don't know what to do. I'll drink some water. You have to go to the toilet after 1 hour, 2 hours or something. And in these like 3 minutes you spend on the toilet, you're not working. You're away from what you just did, and you can think about it with some, distance. And that's why I get the best ideas when I'm on toilet. So drinking water while working is actually vital to my creative process, because then I'll be forced to spend like 1 or 2 or 5 minutes from time to time to just step away from the work I do. And I also can reward myself with water. It's great, right? That reminds me I have to fill up this water bottle. I'm so sorry. This will just be 30 seconds, I promise. Something incredibly terrible has happened within the last 30 seconds, and I'll show you now. This here was the cello thing. I don't know how it's called. And I just ran out to fill my water bottle as quickly as I could. And I didn't remember that the cello was standing there. And now it looks like this. And the pegs are broken too. Ha! Well, it doesn't seem like it's like the corpus is okay, I think. And the little stick in there is still where it should be. So best case scenario, I just need new thing like this and this. Yeah, but that just happened. I hope that it's not too expensive to replace these. I'm sure it's not, but that also means no cello recording today or tomorrow or anyway. At least I have water right now, so I've got this going for me, which okay. But hey, the good thing is we don't need cello in this track. I'm kind of sad right now anyway. Okay, I just try to forget that for now and keep on working. Yeah, 14-bit MIDI writes good advice. I think it was about the drinking water while working. And then bridge snapped and we missed it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was thinking about leaving the screen on for 5 seconds, but then you would have seen the mess in the kitchen right now. So I didn't want you to see the kitchen, although I cleaned it today, so it should be fine, but the floor was... Anyway. Now. So much action in this stream today. Who would have known? Anyway, again, if you like this stream, click the like button. If you're getting anything out of this, this will help tremendously. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Yeah, then you will be notified whenever I go live. And you can see all my instruments being destroyed by me walking over them too fast or too whatever. Okay, let's listen back to this again. Okay, the melody is kind of weird, right? It's nothing decisive. Boom, boom, I think it should go there. Okay, let's just re-record this. New track. Let's call it piano. Okay. What is this? That's a robot, Felix. It's a robot. Okay, sorry. Okay, that's better. This should be the piano. Ah, no, it's muted. So, okay. And where does this reverb come from? No, that is weird. Okay, let's. Which track is okay? That's the piano. That should be moving. All other tracks are not. Okay, so if we, it's still there. What? There are some things into this routing which are really weird. Okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll just record this piano now. Okay. I think we'll start. Yeah, we'll start here, and then I will be moving to the piano and just, record this loop after loop after loop. For that, if you like, I can also switch on the mobile cam view. Let's see if this works. Wait a second. Okay, that looks kind of weird. No. Wait. Okay, I'll just show you how it looks for me. Okay, that's fine. I'll just have to resize the camera. Okay. Yeah, I'll just put this over the piano so you can see. Okay, and let's start the recording. No, I can't start before this delay thing isn't solved. That's too weird. Okay, I was actually playing and recording, so that's good. Sorry. Not good. Also, my daughter and my girlfriend just arrived, and I hear them in the kitchen, and you might hear them on the recording as well. I'm going to try to record this anyway. That's okay. I think you can definitely hear somebody in the kitchen. But, you know, actually on some of my other recordings... Oh, wait, I have to close Dropbox real quick. Sorry. Because Dropbox open is not a good idea while streaming. Okay, I think there was some... It was okay, I think. Okay, let's see where the other track started. Yeah, basically almost at the same point. And we're going to put it... Well, no, let's not delete the old recording. Because... you never know, maybe it was better. Let's take the same equalizer settings as well. Delete and put them here and here. Now, let's at least mute the old recording and just listen to it. Oh wait, 14-bit MIDI, you might be my savior. 14-bit MIDI writes 4 packs you can buy at Thomann for about 20 euros. Bridge, if not a fancy one, you can buy for about 30 to 40 euros. Sorry that this happened. Annoying as hell for sure, but still better than repairing the cello's body. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that sounds reasonable. So it's about 50 to 60 euros for the repair. And I think I can do it myself. I'm pretty sure I can do it myself. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Thank you, 14-bit MIDI. You are my hero. You make this. I had this in my mind all the time right now. But that's comforting. Let's put in some highs. Although, let's leave them out. Let's see. Okay, the camera is gone. What happened? Oh man, this stream, right? So much has happened today on the stream, live. But that's life, right? I mean, that's one of the great things about life. Life, that's so philosophical. Sorry, let's listen to music. By the way, that was not in the recording, that was my daughter through my microphone, through the kitchen door. I think I like it when there are more highs here. Wait. Now that's... Okay, 14-bit MIDI writes, one of these days, still some nice music will come out of it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that... I mean, this track won't be the best thing I ever... This reverb is so annoying. This track won't be the best thing ever, I think. But then again, I thought the same thing of what else? I'll show you another track. Wait, where is it? I'll just blatantly search for myself right now, like I did. You know, this one track here, Becoming Ocean. It's from my last EP, and I didn't like it too much. I mean, it was okay, you know, but somehow it landed on this this Spotify playlist. So somebody of the editors put it there. First it was at place 8 or 9 something. Now it's somewhere here. Oh, is it there still? Oh, that would be the perfect. Okay, here it is. It's still on the playlist. Okay. And yeah, this playlist has like almost 50,000 followers, and I'm getting constant streams from it, even though I mean, it's okay, right? So you never know what happens with these tracks. You just have to put them out there, because you're the worst judge of your own works, I think. And if other people like it and get something out of it, awesome. But I can't tell. You know, I just feel like, okay, I like this. I really like this track. Don't get me wrong. I just don't think it's the best thing I ever did. And I don't think there's anything which is the best thing I've ever did. So, yeah, but hey, yeah, I think it will be okay, I think. Now what I'm going to do now is make a loop out of this recording. I mean the not sure about this one. Okay, I think the loop goes from here to the A flat major chord there. That one loops. So this one loops. Now we just have to build a very clean loop, which should be possible because it's really just, you know, chords ringing out and there's this background texture playing along. This should work, I hope. Okay, let's loop this here. Yeah, that was just that was the loop point here. You can hear this. Somebody. Okay, no, we can't use this. Ah, that's sad. Or maybe we can... Hey, wait. There are a billion ways to get rid of this. Okay. You know, on other recordings, I actually let some of these things in and didn't edit them out, but with this one... Okay, now the delay is gone. But with this one, this is so obvious in a quiet part. If you have this, that's too much. Wait, let's see where this is. Okay, here. Now, first thing I'm going to try is very obvious, because this is basically wide frequency, you know. I'll just, you know, create a very quick dip here, frequency dip, and try to filter this out in this one moment. Before and after that it can be, let's see if this works. Sometimes this works. And if you, that definitely did not work. Okay, it's also at the wrong. That sounds weird. Okay, wait, hey. Okay, it's here. It's definitely there. It's off. Okay. Okay, and I'll try to smooth this out with some reverb. With some very long and low cutty, high cutty reverb. Okay, I think this doesn't work. We'll do something else. Hey, there are still 3 people watching. 14-bit MIDI, if you're still watching, awesome. And to, of course, all you other 2, also beautiful. And remember, you can just say hi. You don't have to. You don't have to. Okay, I'll do something else. Just copy. Just like a very quick and dirty copy-paste thing. Okay, but that was the wrong. Where is this click? No? Yeah, okay. Okay, so we'll just, let's take this one, this part here, and... What? Didn't work. Okay, no. Yeah. Okay, no. If you're, no, nobody changed. So you know what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to cut out the knife sound. Okay. Yeah. I think this might work. You know, if we add the... Yeah, this works. 14-bit MIDI writes, pleasure, Felix. Pleasure is all mine, 14-bit MIDI. All right, now let's let's render this. I think this was okay. And change the loop points like we intended to do to this A flat minor chord, major. It's a major chord. And I think this, yeah, this one. That's the one. And then loop the whole thing and listen to the loop. Something's wrong. Something is wrong. Ah, okay, that's wrong. That one is here. Yeah. Okay, now basically this thing could go on forever. But I think I love the idea that this just fades out slowly, maybe into reverb or something. And for this, again, the Ableton reverb is completely fine. Actually, it's pretty good. And yeah, maybe that's too cheesy, but we will see. And yeah, at the same time, it fades out. So we'll use a utility, put that before the reverb, show automation in new lane, and slowly have it fade out into nothingness. And then just the water loop continues. Okay, so this track won't be 2 minutes long. It will be just like 240 or something. But again, I like it when tracks are not that long. You know, when you have to think, it should go on, should continue, then you just have to listen again, right? Instead of just stretching out one idea which just is kind of dead after 2 minutes and you just beat the dead horse after, so it's 8 minutes long or so. So Okay, let's listen back from this part. Oh wait, is there water? I mean, the cutting thing here is okay. I mean, I think I have to filter this out. I'm sorry. But these are the things if you're working in a home studio, which, you know, is not a $15 billion home studio. That's how it goes. That's all right. I mean, I have a home studio, right? And I can work from home, which is beautiful. It's just sometimes you have a water tap running in your recordings. That happens. Oh, what did I automate? That's not what I wanted to automate. Or was it? Ah, okay. Yeah, that's better. I wanted to automate the gain of the high shelf here. So that, you know, I just lower the highs in this part so you don't hear the water tap running. Ah, and there's a fourth watcher. It's not listener, watcher right now. So hello to you, number 4 in this beautiful live stream. We are basically working on a track I have been working on for a long time now on the last 11 live streams. And yeah, we're trying to get it to a state where it's like finished. I think the overall form is there. Now we're just, you know, filling in details and yeah, polishing it until it's beautiful and ready to go to Spotify. Yeah, I think this the water is low enough there. That's right. And it's there again. Oh no! Another one. These pesky little water things. That's okay, I think. That could be anything. Okay, now it should slowly fade out and the reverb. And another idea, why don't we just increase the cutoff frequency of the low cut here? Because you know, taking out the lows is also something I can see with this, so that it gets lonelier and lonelier. And hey, by the way, if you don't know, this whole piece is dedicated, like the whole EP. Every piece is dedicated to a specific animal that has gone extinct within the last 150 years due to human activities like agriculture and stuff like that. And this one is for the budgie dolphin, which is a Chinese river dolphin. Goodbye to the budgie dolphin, which just went extinct not too long ago. Yeah, and it's a beautiful creature, and I thought I'll write music for animals that have gone extinct and like a good goodbye. So, and I see that this texture piano thing could be like the river, sparkly water, whatever. I don't know. You know, I'm the worst person to interpret the music I make, but yeah. and then it just stops. I don't know. Hey, Pablo. Pablo is there. It looks like you would really need a cellist now. Yeah, right. Thank you. For those who don't know, just a couple of minutes ago, or not minutes, my cello broke the moment I wanted to rush out of this room, refill my water bottle. Yeah. And so now I have a broken cello. And yeah, 14-bit MIDI already looked it up. It won't be too expensive to buy something new, like this thing here. Maybe. Hey, what do you think, Pablo? Can I just use some glue to glue this together? I mean, I definitely should not, but hey, if it saves me 60 euros, I mean, these are gone forever, I think, these packs. Wait, I can... Come on, focus! Focus, camera! You can focus. No, it cannot. Yeah, sorry that happened. Yeah, well, hey, I stepped on my violin, so now I've also killed my cello once. That's somebody said, like, the things you buy really only become your things when you use them and they get, you know, destroyed, scratches, not destroyed, but scratches and like these little imperfections, because then they really become yours. That I don't know if that helps, but a little bit. Okay. Pablo writes, you could try, but I don't recommend it. Yeah, I mean, I can try, right? What's the worst that could happen? I mean, if it could break again, but you know, I don't know if this... I don't know. You know what? I will try and make a beautiful Instagram story out of this. By the way, you can also follow me on Instagram, everybody who's watching. I think it's annoyingly often that there's a little banner showing up down there, which tells you to please subscribe. Or no, I think it just shows you my Instagram address, really, like a decent whatever. Now we are here to make music, so let's listen to this. Oh wait, one more comment. Pablo writes, because it has to hold a lot of tension. Yeah, it has, but you know, it's like this. So the tension, I think if it would have been, I don't know, you know, from an engineering standpoint, I think this could work. I'm a sound engineer, so you know, I can work with low pass filters and stuff like that, but I don't know. You know what? I'll try it and make a beautiful Instagram story. Yeah. Okay, I think I'll have to edit out this one. Okay, and by editing out, I mean just automating the high shelf. And yeah, Pablo, now I really need a cellist. But I mean, yeah, I can't record cello anymore. That sucks. I have to do this today, I think. Okay, I think now it's low enough so that the click is not audible anymore. So at like -5 dB. Well, it's still audible, but And I mean, I'm wearing headphones right now, so Pablo, you got to go. I'll check out your Instagram for the update. Yeah, check out my Instagram for the update. Everybody of you 10 people watching this after the stream, and then it's gone. Well, it was nice that you're here. Yeah, it's also a really, really great way to connect, right? I mean, okay, that's good. Wait, where is the reverb automation? Here. Okay, that's too little reverb, I think. It should be more. Okay, and this one should not go on for this long, this loop. Maybe it just stops here. So at short of, let's. Hey, and yeah, this needs some other ending. I don't know how, but yeah, that's details. All right. Let's see. How much time do we have left? Where is my smartphone? Where is... I know where it is. Okay, let's see. We're streaming for 1 hour. Okay, 2 hours now. So like a little bit more than half an hour, I think I'm going to continue working on this. And then, yeah. But I think actually this track is getting along. Coming along. Getting along is the wrong thing. All right. Let's just listen from the beginning. Okay, there's one thing I would like to try, and that's a little bit more complicated. You know, as I think two live streams ago, we built this melody here. And we basically assembled it from, I think, almost 20 recordings of both Pablo, who just was in chat right now, and Oleg, who played the violin. Pablo played the cello. And we just layered them and mixed it so that it sounds okay, and that it sounds like a little orchestra playing. Now, I'm thinking, let's start with this, but just have 4 players, so 1 in each octave. Also, if you have missed that live stream, which is probably the case, YouTube social media releases tracks to a scene. Wait, where is it? There. Okay, Dorico. There are 4 tracks in this string part, and each one of these is doubled with 4 versions, or at least 4 versions. I think some are 5 also. So now I'm thinking, let's have a more reduced, a reduced version of this, so that in the beginning of the first time the melody plays in this part here where it's not playing right now, because I think you can repeat this 3 times if it's very diverse in the arrangement. So what I can see is just having 1 cello and 1 violin in octave, 1 octave apart, play this at first, and then the whole string section comes in, and then it becomes this weird pitched stuff. I think this could work. Maybe not, but I would like to try that. But how? Now, what I could do is 14-bit meteorites. Felix, how about talking to Erase Tapes about publishing your music there? You would be a great fit to the style and composers they are representing. Yeah, 14-bit MIDI, I would love that. The thing is, they probably get about 100 emails every day from people like me. And I also already looked that up on their homepage, and they explicitly write, please don't contact us, we will contact you. Yeah. I hope they will contact me. That's what I can do right now. Also, I think, labels would be awesome to have, but I also have to give away lots of the revenue I get. And right now, wait, I will actually show you my revenue right now. I don't even know if this is allowed. But if you go to DistroKid, accept bank, I hope, yeah. So right now I have like $294 from, 100,000 plays, I think. That's not much. And to be honest, I had the most money I made out of this is from a brand, a clothing brand, Burberry, who wanted to use one of the tracks on this EP for an Instagram commercial. And they paid a lot more than this to me to use this. So, and I think I would have to, and this is like something that right now with this Corona times and all the canceled gigs and canceled productions, this is really, it's saving me. not really saving me, but it's really substantial. And I think with the label, I would have to give away a lot of the money I would get from that. Then you could argue I'm also getting more. If you have to give 70% from a lot more away and keep 30%, it might be still more than what I have now. But I don't know. I also don't really think they are that interested in me or my music right now. Maybe that's just my low self-esteem, but I'm honestly thinking if they are, they will come to me. Yeah, but yet they haven't. So I'll just keep on making music which is good, I think, and even better every time, and hope they will call. And if they call, I will think about it and probably say yes. Anyway, what were we doing? Right, these solo string parts. Yeah, I would love to have these now separately. I don't remember what version it was that had these work with stems. Okay, version 7 is the one where we go to stems, so we need to open version 6. I'm again a little bit afraid to open this, as there's a realistic possibility that the system will crash. I'm going to try anyway. So if the stream is stuck in about 10 seconds, bear with me. I'll continue. I'll come back. Toy. Please, please, please. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Looking good. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Please. That takes, yes, and there it is. Okay, and here are all the beautiful violin tracks. Yeah, there. Okay, so that's all of them. New strings. Okay, that's 4 times Oleg. And by the way, I met Oleg on Fiverr. Yeah, and he was really gracious to this was really quick, you know. I sent him the notes, and like the next day I had the recording. All right, and that's the 2 octaves already. Okay, and that's he even used 2 microphones. So I think it's maybe too high. Yeah, let's use this one and 1 cello. Oleg 4. And he recorded it 4 times, but I don't get. Well, there are lots of recordings of Oleg right now. And let's use a cello without with Sordino, with the mute. Intonation wise, that's, but it's okay. Let's see. I mean, not from Pablo. Pablo plays perfectly. Oleg as well, but you know, they didn't hear them each other while they were recording, which is really hard to do. Impossible, actually. And taking that into account, this is incredible. That, you know, I'm listening to this and thinking, yeah, works. Great. Okay, this one. And you know what Oleg heard was only this one. No, not this, but this. So this is like the ethereal way he can basically play, not whatever he wants, but very freely, which he did. Okay, let's go back here. This one and one of these. Let's try this. Intonation. You know what? Let's make a new track and assemble this separately. Boom, 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 boom. Pablo cello. Let's put this here. Where is it? There. Okay. And I think I've put a reverb on the, yes, yes, there. Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna, let's listen again. That's good. That's good. Yeah, perfect. Okay. You know what? We'll just take this as it is and render this out. All right, let's normalize this, export, and see how this works. Stem cell version 6, yes. So let's call this strings solo. Okay, now you can watch the beautiful rendering process, which is a little bit boring, but you know, live sometimes is boring. Live streams should not be boring, I think. You know, you're just basically spending your free time watching somebody do something, and that should never be boring. So I apologize. Save changes. I would say yes, because then we could go back and alter this. So yeah. Now please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash. I should have a melody, like a please don't crash melody. But I don't. Okay. Now, let's import this beautiful solo melody wherever it is. Stem cell version 6 to the scene strings solo. There. Okay. And that's definitely too loud. I can see that already. Yes, that is too loud. Definitely. Let's make it very quiet. Okay, wait, that's... No. No. Maybe I should have listened to the playback before. Yes, I should have done that. Okay, let's listen back. 14-bit MIDI asks, are you a GEMA member, Felix? And for those of you who don't know, GEMA is the German equivalent to BMI or all these rights holding companies who basically collect the royalties for you and pay them out to you. Yes, I am. And actually, most of my revenue comes, at least the royalties revenue comes from the GEMA. So, okay, I think I have to quit the stream in about very soon, but I think we can get some little things done still. Come on! What are you doing? Okay. No. Whoop. Whoop. Wait, this is wrong. Oh, hey, maybe let's just use the cello tracks, because I like them more. Okay, so my computer crashed again right now. I am really sorry for this. I have to find a way to make this work in the next streams. But I am going to, I have to quit right now, by time. I'll be streaming again on Wednesday, so tomorrow at 10 a.m. for about 3 hours, I think. 10 a.m. Central European time. yeah, if you want to join me, I will probably try to finish this piece, or at least have a version which is really, really polished and almost ready to release. So yeah, I'll be streaming again tomorrow, Wednesday, which is the 20th of May at 10 a.m. Central European Time. It was really nice of all of you to be watching, and that's my daughter crying. I really have to leave now. Yeah, see you tomorrow.